Planners out. I'm going to give you your ones from the start of the year. Okay, all the way from September up to today's date or yesterday's date. So can you put your rolling score down in the planner? What page will this be on?
87.
Page 87 then. Max, we get your planner out, mate. This is the amount of ones you've got from the start of the year. Okay, Ray, 107. Brilliant. Hayden's left us. Emily, 143. Ben, 119. Freya, 120. Amber, 152. Amy, 134. And Damo, who's not in here, 107. So as a form, from the start of the year in September, 3,022, which will be interesting to see how we go and compare with other forms. So really good, that's massive effort. What we've got is the silver awards. So this is, you've all beaten 50 since February. So we'll quickly give these out. Okay, actually Chess, will you give these out?
Yeah, sure.
So you get a certificate, silver award, so you beat 50. Right, while that is being done, take the register, guys. Can you let me know if you've got your Fantastic Four? If you've got anything missing, just tell me what you've got missing, guys. And then, can you beg, steal or borrow it from anybody else in the form? Right? Got everything? Emily?
Yes, sir.
Ben?
Got everything.
Freya? Not in yet. Anyone seen her? No. Whitney? You got everything?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. Can you make sure you get your planners signed this weekend off parents? We'll check them Monday morning, okay? So get your planners signed off your parents over the weekend. Show your parents your silver award. Go on, mate. Okay, anyone volunteers to be the question master for the news round quiz? Go on, you can do it. Yeah. So planners out. Make your notes for news round. Al's going to try and come up with 10 questions. Sit here, mate. To the front. There's a pen.
Get ready for fascinating facts, weird and wonderful pictures, and of course the top news stories online and on TV.
Don't forget, names, dates, places, get the notes in your planner. 10 questions. You press go when you're ready, mate.
Get ready for fascinating facts, weird and wonderful pictures, and of course the top news stories online and on TV. I'm Jenny, coming up on News Round. The biggest recycling villains are named and shamed. Could this be the world's longest cat? And heartbreak for the snail who was trying to find love. First, you're probably used to throwing packaging in the recycling bin, but did you know that some of it is harder to reuse than others? Now the biggest villains of the recycling world have been named. I've been checking them out.
You're all under arrest for crimes against recycling. This is a lineup of all the trickiest types of packaging to recycle. A group called the Recycling Association has listed the worst offenders. Crisp tubes and sport drink bottles have taken the top spots, along with cleaning sprays and alcohol bottles. So, what makes them so bad to recycle?
Well, the more materials used in packaging, the harder it is for recycling machines to separate them out. Have a look at this tube. It's got a plastic cap, a metal tear-off lid, a foil-lined cardboard sleeve, and a metal base. That means it's really hard to recycle. But Pringles said the design of the tube can keep the crisps fresh, meaning there's less food waste.
But if packaging can't be easily recycled, it'll end up as landfill along with ordinary rubbish. To help stop this problem, a new prize is being launched for inventors to design products that are more easily recycled. So if the companies that make these products change their ways,
Ready because you're about to be set some new challenges. 15,000 girls have taken part in testing ideas for a new badge system set to launch in summer 2018. Some of the suggestions so far include app design,
Okay, guys,
cycling.
we'll leave it there because
Here's what some of you guys
we'll
think.
just do a few questions and get a few questions.
Who was the presenter? What is hard to recycle? Who was the presenter? What was hard to recycle?
Pringle boxes.
Anyone remember the exact page we're up to?
Page 117.
117 or...
We'll go for 117.
Okay.
So chapter 8. Everyone dead in Nagasaki. Does anybody know where Nagasaki is?
Is it
What?
in Japan?
It is in Japan. Why is Nagasaki? Let me just make sure I've got this right. Yeah, why is Nagasaki so famous? That might give it away. Everyone dead in Nagasaki.
Oh, because it says,
Go on.
is it like a dead sea?
It was a dead city for a while almost. Never got flooded. Leighton?
Everyone got killed.
How?
Tsunami.
No.
Was radiation released?
How was radiation released in Nagasaki?
In the factory of bombing or something.
A bomb did blow up, but not in the factory. Go on.
Was it in World War or something? They were bombing
Brilliant. What war do you know? World War II. Brilliant. In World War II, the Americans and the Allied forces dropped a bomb on Nagasaki in Hiroshima, and it killed thousands upon thousands of people, civilian people. America did it because they thought by dropping the bomb on that city, it would actually speed up the end of the war. And even though thousands of innocent people died in that city, it was actually the lesser of two evils. More people would have died if the war would have continued. Because for the war to end, America thought that they would have to invade Japan. And if America were forced to invade Japan, Scalzi, hundreds of thousands of American people would have died, and hundreds of thousands of Japanese people would have died. But by dropping the bomb, it made the Japanese surrender. They dropped the bomb on two cities in Japan. One was Nagasaki. Does anybody remember the other one? Or know the other city? Begins with H. One?
Hong Kong.
No.
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Excellent. Fantastic. Well done. Shay, everyone dead in Nagasaki. Can everybody follow it? Nice and loud, mate, when you're ready.
I was overjoyed. I had found a new part of me that said I was lost forever. Now, Kensuke said, beaming at me. Now, you happiest person, Mika-san. I'm happy too. We go fishing. I'll tell you very soon where I found this phone. Very soon I'll tell you everything. Little fish, not so good now. Not so many. We need big fish sometimes from deep sea and the strength. He rolled with a single oar, standing in the stern of a boat, more as if he was punting. Very soon we were out beyond in the shelter of the cove and into the swell of the open sea.
Fantastic. Stop there, mate. Brilliant. Does anybody know what punting is? Because he said in that sentence, he rowed with a single oar, standing in the stern of the boat, more as if he was punting. Anybody know what punting is? Go on.
Is it where like you have the thing at the back and to steer?
Not to steer when you're punting. You may steer with it, yeah. It's when you stand at the back of a boat with a big long stick and you actually punt on shallow canals, and quite often the stick hits the bottom of the canal and pushes you along. So you know when you ski, you actually push along with the skis. You actually push the boat along with a punt. Very famous in Cambridge. Well, I've been to Cambridge and I punted, and in Venice as well. So sometimes the long stick, not sure what it's called, whether it's called the punt or an oar, that will hit the bottom and push you along. Or in this case, Kensuke is actually just got like an oar and he's just moving it, but he's moving it from the back of the boat and steering it from the back of the boat. Did it himself, and it was a literacy quiz. So we'll go through it again. Leighton will present it nice and loud. You write the answers down.
What A is an existing idea, feeling or quality, not as a material object? What B is a receptacle or container made of wood? What M is an object you can drink a cup of tea in and also any other drink? What A is Liverpool Stadium called? What M is where an art form of consisting sequences of signs in time? What F is found in a greyish-black form of quartz that occurs in chalk?
Feel.
Consisting of feeling art.
Did anybody get that? Abstract. You artists might get that. How do the teachers describe abstract during art?
Is it like bold colours?
In a way. I'm not totally sure what abstract means. Can you just go back to the answer? Go back to the question, see how we did it. What A is an existing idea, feeling or quality, not as a material object. I tend to, abstract is something you can't feel or can't see. It's something you've got in your own ideas and thoughts. When you next go to art, ask the teacher to explain to you, what can you tell me what abstract means? Because I probably can't explain that very well. It is a form of artistic expression where it's very, very subjective. It's how you see things, it's how you want to draw things. Go on, Renzi.
So is it like when you draw, you put your own ideas. You draw what you want about which your ideas.
Your own ideas on paper.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's like if I brought a cow in here and I said, sketch this cow, you wouldn't sketch it exactly how you see it. You would put your own ideas. You might sketch it in a certain way with your style.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't go and try and draw it exactly how it stands there. We'd put your own ideas and your own style to it. So it's not a material object. Abstract is not something you can see or feel. It's something you produce from your own ideas and your own thoughts and feelings. Brilliant.
Number 3, what was the receptacle wooden, like, storage, yeah.
Sweet mate, that'll do.